And we begin tonight with an exclusive News 5 investigation and an explosive interview with the former Cleveland Water Department manager. It comes just one day after our exclusive half-hour investigation into billing tactics and customer service complaints. On your side, Chief Investigator Ron Regan shows us how his claims seem to support what customers have been telling us all year.
Well, that's right. It's one thing to hear water customers describe how they've been treated. Quite another to hear from a former top manager, blowing the whistle on what he says is really going on inside the water department.
I saw the lady on TV the other day that was concerned about her home. A lien had been placed on her home. And to see that lady cry because of water, nobody should have to do that ever.
So John Emmons is the former chief safety officer for the Cleveland Division of Water. And he remembers top management meetings.
What was the driving theme at those meetings?
Get the money back.
He's speaking out after seeing our investigation into the department posting nearly 8,000 water bills as tax liens on homes.
If they don't get you one way, they're going to get you another way, and they will eventually get the money and or your home and or whatever else, instead of sitting down and working out a program that's realistic for this person to continue to live a life that they can support themselves.
Emmons admits he left the water department after 7 months of hardball tactics. And that included get money at all costs?
That includes getting money at all costs.
And stunned by what he witnessed.
It's a callous system, and the most callous people that I know are running the system.
How high up did that go?
To the director.
And department heads?
And department heads.
For example, we found this 85-year-old water customer, disabled and wheelchair-bound, threatened with a $10,000 water bill that's now a tax lien on her home.
If I have to pay all that, it will be long, I'll be gone. I don't think I'd live that long.
Here comes this gigantic bill.
And this 74-year-old woman who had a $30,000 tax lien placed on her home. After repeatedly trying to get answers for nearly 3 years, she sued. Cleveland Water settled the case.
Once I called and tried to make contact with the water company and was treated so rude.
People that are in charge are saying, no, get the money. If they could all sit down and say, this is what we're going to do, this is the plan that we're going to have, that would assist people who are in their 80s and 90s who are living on assisted living, and or they have a small income from their Social Security or something, that they're not taking every dime to where they can't support themselves or have any other things such as food.
And still another case where Mayor Frank Jackson once posed with Odessa Parks and her late husband on their 50th wedding anniversary. Today, his water department is shaking her down.
Yes, they'll have to take the house. I can't come up with no more than $10,000 because, you know, that's the bad part about it, because you're paying taxes.
They would hound you until they actually got what they had to, including putting liens on your home. And I think that was a little bit too far. I think it was a little bit overzealous. But you've got to realize that the department ran everything there. They were the money makers. They brought the revenue in.
This was the cash cow.
This is the cash cow for the city of Cleveland and the Department of Public Utilities.
Meanwhile, a leading organization of more than 40 Cleveland area churches is calling for action. United Pastors in Mission is calling for a moratorium on water tax liens and hearings into questionable billing tactics. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.